When is the last time that you had a full belly laugh and you were just so full of joy that time flew by and you looked at your watch and you were like, oh my gosh, like, how did that happen? Today, we're talking about joy and how to create more of it. As adults, our to-do list start to really run our lives. We have all these things we need to do. We need to drop our kids off here. We need to go to soccer practice. We need to complete that project at work, right? So how can we prioritize joy in our life? The goal is really to return to being a child. So, what are some things you did when you were a kid? Think about when it snowed outside. Did you get like sad and depressed and stay inside? No, you went outside, right? And you built a snowman and you made snow angels. You went sledding. You looked forward to it. You got your friends together. So, how can you do things like that now, especially if you're in the Northeast today? As I'm filming this, it's snowing outside. Just a reminder to really embrace the environment that's given to you. Also, as a kid, do you remember how you would just make funny faces all the time just to get a laugh? Just try making a funny face. I don't know. I mean, just like do something goofy and off the wall. Like, even I don't wear bright colors, and this is something small, but wearing this to film today was like a big deal to me. But it brought me a lot of joy because I love bright pink, and I don't wear it because it doesn't really go with my skin tone. But you know what? Today's all about embracing joy, so I need to do more of what makes me smile. So, how do we start bringing more joy into our lives? Think about those times as a child when you used to embrace whatever was in front of you. So, I remember as a child, I used to build forts and they were so cool, right? Like they were my own like little world. Sometimes I'd even like landscape a garden and sometimes I'd grab flowers and give them to the neighbors. So just like the creativity and the spontaneity of things that you could do that just bring you happiness. Maybe it's looking into an art class that you've been wanting to take, but you've been putting off until, the right time. Or maybe it's booking a trip to Europe or somewhere that you've always wanted to go. If you live somewhere that's warm or if you go on vacation, maybe you start making sand castles on the beach. Maybe you go to Disney World. Just think of all the childlike activities, even the simplicity of riding a bike around the neighborhood and how free that feels. As adults, we get so locked into this is the way my life is, and we get so run by fear instead of joy. So the whole goal for this week is to really focus on how can you bring more joy into your life. I want you this week to do one thing every day that brings you joy. Embrace your inner child, be fearless, and do something every single day this week that brings you joy. It can be as simple as riding a bike around the neighborhood. It could be signing up for rock climbing classes. It could be going for a hike. It could be skipping. It could be playing hopscotch or jump rope or just going in to a basketball court and throwing a basketball around. Just think of all the things you did when you were a kid that you could really embrace this week and that will just bring you joy. Maybe it's just telling someone that you love them and you appreciate them, or maybe it's making a new friend. So just think about, what do I really need this week? And every single day, put it in your planner, put it as part of your to-do list of something you're going to do daily to incorporate joy as a priority. And let's talk about making goofy faces. Do you remember as a kid how many times you distorted your face in all these funny ways, like sticking your tongue out, maybe like, I don't know, raising your eyebrows, like just like silly things, right? How can you embrace doing a funny face? Like when you're feeling stressed or, you're just kind of too serious. We get so serious as adults. We need to really embrace our inner child. I want you to make space for joy and do things just for the fun of it and really embrace that childlike wonder this week. In closing, I hope this video made you smile. If so, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. It's totally free and helps get the message out to more people. Or leave a comment and let me know what you're going to do this week to embrace your inner child and your joy. Until next time, take amazing care of yourself.